Okay, so last time we were here, you guys were charged with finding a book of the Book of Greyhawk while on your adventures.
That's the book that you're talking about.
The Book of Greyhawk went missing from the library's collection. They don't know where it went, and they asked you guys if you found it on your travels, if you could bring it back.
So, book went walkabout.
And you have the key.
And then, after many adventures with fighting goblins and killing them mercilessly, you seduced a goblin and found out the goblin plans before you're about to go into the goblin's lair.
It was a sweet and innocent seduction, I just want to point out.
So the goblin has led you guys to the goblin lair, and okay, here it is. This is where it is. And the only person who understands them still is Angela, because she's the only person who speaks goblin. So this is the entrance to our hideout, but I'd do anything for my love.
And I gave him a little winky wink, you know.
He seems to blush and kind of swell his chest a little bit.
Yeah, like, didn't I remember you saying something? Translation from you. Didn't I remember you saying something about there being a secret tunnel into the cave?
Well, yeah, that's on top.
Okay.
Nobody really goes over there. I mean, if you guys want to climb, you can.
I feel like some of us could go in, just like in straight. Like, I can't stealth for crap, so I'll just like walk in the cave. But maybe our more stealthier crew member could like do the tunnel. It's up to her. Just a suggestion.
I'm into it.
Okay.
So our most stealthier person is going to go up, or you're going to go down, go up the you're going to do it. Okay, so
Like maybe who else is stealthy? I don't know if you can by yourself.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
make a dexterity roll for me. See if you can climb.
So I got +3 dex. So 12, 15.
15. Okay. That makes it. Yeah. Okay. So you are able to climb up the side of the cave, and you're kind of looking around and make an investigation check for me.
I don't know, investigation? Which is that one?
That's investigation.
Intelligence?
Yeah, it's intelligence roll. Sorry, I have all my stuff written down
Oh,
here.
never mind. Oh, it's bad. It's a 3.
You don't seem to see anything. There's some birds. There's some birds.
Okay, good. I love it.
There's some birds and, maybe some bird poop, a little bit of grass, some trees.
Okay, so just go with the tunnel then, right?
Yeah, so are you just going to head back down?
No, I want to go through the tunnel.
But you're on the top of, you're basically on top of the cave.
Gonna
So you're going to go down, you're going to go back down to your party?
No,
she's gonna drop a rope
And the secret tunnel?
Okay.
Do you want to go with her? Like, I don't want to tell you what to do.
Yeah, like,
I'm sorry.
Anybody back up?
Who else could stealth?
If I can, I could at least
Send the goblin down
climb
first?
up top, probably. I don't. Is that athletics to climb?
It would be an athletics roll or acrobatics roll. What's better for you? If you do athletics, you can do strength.
Athletics by a bunch.
Okay, so do me the strength roll for it. Your modifier.
13.
13. You kind of get a handhold on there. It's a little shaky at first, but you just make it up.
Okay.
So Dave and Michelle, you guys are gonna try to go through that chimney on top.
It's a chimney?
It's not like a chimney. It's a hole. It's a hole on top of the cave, but it's kind of like a
I could
chimney down into the cave.
Oh, you could try. It'd be better than my roll.
Yeah, I guess. If I look around, am I?
You can do an investigation check too.
Can I see if I also see birds? Maybe. Oh wow! Those are some great birds.
Oh gosh, yeah. So there's some birds there. Some really nice birds.
Like that bird would make a nice
Alright,
stew.
I'll do an investigation.
No, you guys are at the front of the cave, not on top of
front
it.
of the
You're in the
cave,
front of the
yeah.
cave. You're with your goblin buddy who's currently like spooning over the really gruff dwarven woman.
Badass. I prefer badass.
The dwarf, and he's just kind of like spooning and kind of still trying to. He's tied up since you guys tied him up, but he's trying to puff his chest.
Yeah,
and
like I'm totally
look really cool.
I mean,
So what is this for investigation? Is that plus this?
For investigation, that is intelligence.
Intelligence. So
He's got to do an intelligence roll.
So plus 3 plus that?
Yeah.
Okay, so 9.
Did you roll? You roll for it?
Yeah, I rolled first.
Okay, so 9. Oh, so let's see.
Didn't see anything, huh?
Didn't see anything.
You rolled a d12 though, not a d20.
Oh,
Oh,
Shits don't even
there you go.
Yeah.
Sorry.
it's okay. Try it again.
Whoops. That doesn't count, but it's fine. 8 and 3, 11.
Well, you're kind of looking around, and you do see a sleepy goblin up in the trees.
Okay, don't wake up the goblin up in the trees.
Okay, we'll
You see a sleepy goblin looking around, and it seems like he's on the lookout, but he doesn't seem to be really paying attention to you guys. Looks like he's just kind of like looking at the birds,
Quality.
kind of not paying attention, and kind of nodding off.
Oh, hey, I got a 15.
Why
Plus-
is everybody doing this?
Plus 1 is 16. That's
Let's
6.
just go in.
Yeah,
So are you guys gonna go into the
So
cave?
like, what is the difference between investigation and perception?
Investigation, you're actually looking around. You're actively looking around. Perception is what you detect just with your keen abilities.
Okay, then investigation. 16.
So you can see the same thing. It's a goblin.
Okay.
Just in the
there's
trees.
nothing.
There's nothing.
else?
It's just
no,
a goblin.
No like traps or anything.
No traps. There's no traps
Nothing.
actually over here. You guys are good. There's a stream that you guys have crossed very, very stealthily early
Okay.
in the previous session. And there's the goblin sleeping in the tree who's kind of starting. He actually seems to be asleep now. He's snoring.
Okay.
And you guys, what are you guys gonna do? You gonna head into the cave? Or you gonna just hang out
Right.
here?
I didn't-
Going in the top.
Okay, so you're gonna go in through the top tunnel. Okay, so
We're going in through the other side.
okay, so you guys are going through the front entrance.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I can't stealth.
It's us. Oh, bird. There's no bird.
So
Got it.
okay, so you guys are going into the cave.
Yes.
Okay, so there's a stream at the entrance of the cave, and you know it's starting to look a little dim and a little dank. There's some stalactites around, starting to smell kind of earthy in there, and you know you don't really hear very much other than the water and you know a little bit of it sounds like some crunching.
Something's eating something.
Maybe, I don't know.
This can only end well.
Oh, you don't even need to roll an investigation. As you guys continue onwards into the cave, you see 4 wolves.
Oh dear.
Puppets.
This is why I'm
Some doggos.
You guys have 4 wolves.
Those are cool.
Or kill wolves, and I like how stark.
There's some wolves there, and they spot you and they start snarling and snapping and making a whole bunch of noise.
I have plus 3 to animal handling.
Do you want to try to roll animal handling?
Yes,
try to
let's
soothe
try
the
it.
dogs.
Let's try it.
Let's try this.
Seduce the wolves.
Now it just seems wrong. Okay. Okay, so it's 7.
You have a 7? Okay, you have animal handling as well?
I have animal handling.
Okay, so everybody who has animal handling, if they want to roll for animal handling, except you 2.
We're in the tunnel.
19.
Oh,
And then animal handling plus 4. Plus 3. And then
Dude.
so you have 25.
yeah.
Oh, wait, what?
Wait,
No, you just add
is she
the 1.
proficient in it?
Just have the 1. Just have the 1.
Okay.
13.
23.
23.
Woo! Okay, so both you and Angela.
No.
So Yanira and Ashley's characters. Watch, I forget your names. I'm so sorry.
I'm Clara.
Clara and
Anna.
So Clara and Anna walk forward towards the wolves, and instantly after you hear snarling and some, they stop snarling almost instantly when you guys walk up to them and start and kind of whimpering and kind of talking in, and they don't look so good. It looks like they've been beaten and scratched and cut, and they look like they've been starved. They have one bone that's what you heard the crunching. They've been chewing on this bone, and there's not any meat on the bone. It seems to like have no marrow in it either. So these wolves have been horribly treated, and what are you gonna do?
Feed them the goblin.
We have a goblin killing
If we feed the dogs, they can help us.
I think
So
we should have
you guys wanna ask the goblin, or what do you wanna do?
Yeah, let's ask the goblin.
Yeah,
If there's any food around.
yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and
you know,
drag him
anything.
like close to the wolves and ask him or ask
Oh my
Angela
God,
to
it's-
translate.
Okay, so Orlando, talk to Angela's character.
Like,
What do we feed these wolves, and where do we have food to feed the wolves?
Well, we don't really feed them. I mean, we're trying to train them up to be good goblin riding wolves, but they suck. So we basically just keep them in here. We kind of feed them every now and again.
Where's your stash of food?
Oh, that's in the cave that's in the eating cave. That's where we keep most of our stuff.
And this is the prisoner cave? What cave is
This is just the kennel where we keep the wolves.
Like,
Wait, I thought you were taking us to the
Secret entrance?
no.
Clark.
The cousin, the prisoner, yeah. I
The
thought you were
prisoners.
taking us to
Well, yeah, no, but they're in the eating cave.
The prisoners in the eating cave?
Yeah, we're just in the beginning of the cave. We're just in
it's a
the
cave. Okay. A deeper room in the cave. Okay.
I have some.
You guys can
jerky.
look at the map and kind of get an idea of where you are.
Yeah,
you guys
so-
are
so
right
we're, like,
here.
right here.
This
Here's
is where
the
you
front
guys
of the
are.
cave.
Where are we?
Okay.
We need our mini chip.
Here we
Oh,
go.
oh, here. Here's my mini.
We're at the mouth of the cave.
Yes, you guys are just within the cave. You guys are just in front of these
So
walls.
there's a cave here. And,
Yep.
Yeah.
I
I thought this was.
I climbed up on the like I
So this is like the entrance.
because I have all the jerky and the rest.
That's true.
And also
So you guys
all the
are
rules.
sorry.
Like,
Yeah,
I'll do
sorry.
that.
So you guys are over here.
Who's the hottie with no shirt?
That would be Orlando. Orlando's the hottie with no shirt. This is where you guys are, and you guys are over here. This is where you lowered down into.
So can they hear what's going on? Like what we're doing?
I believe that you guys. I mean, they're not that
Like,
far from you guys.
Could we yell up to Osgood and ask him to throw some food down?
So, hold on.
No, we're in the tunnel.
Well, I mean, you want to yell?
We're just gonna pet the
Yeah,
wolf.
we have to-
We're in a cave.
We have a
Like-
goblin.
I have my own jerky that I can feed to the wolves.
We
I
also
mean, yeah,
have
if you
a
have
whole
jerky,
goblin.
and if anybody has food, you guys can give it to the wolves if you want to give it to the
Alright.
wolves.
Like,
Give the wolves a
I'm
snack
gonna
and move
hand the
forward into
jerky
the cave.
over to you
Okay.
and then be like, you seem to have a good rapport. Go ahead and give them this food.
So I feed the wolves, and immediately they just stay with us.
Well, they're chained up, so
We free them from their chains.
you guys are gonna have to make a strength roll for that.
Oh, I can.
So you guys are gonna free some wolves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna free some wolves. Okay. I need you guys to make a make a strength check. If you, well, it depends.
Strength check?
Yeah, because you guys are gonna break the chains. Make a strength test. Just make a straight up strength check.
Okay. Ah,
15.
15.
7.
No, wait.
Like, I should have gone with that
What'd you
5.
15.
So Orlando, please describe to me how you are going to break these chains.
Like, are they all connected into one chain?
Yeah, there's like a big spike that all these chains are connected to.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and just like whack it. Just walk away, and then the chains are just gonna shatter.
So Orlando, the monk, our hottie with no shirt, pulls back his fist and boom, and then the chains are broken. And these wolves, which were chained up and snarling at you guys, seem kind of confused, and they don't seem to want to move because they're not used to it. And slowly they start walking around, and they realize that they're free. So you guys, you put down jerky? So they go for the jerky immediately, and they start fighting
Yeah.
over who gets the jerky. And
It's a good sized pile of jerky.
okay, so they're eating the jerky, and they seem to be pretty content. So these wolves, they don't care about you guys anymore. So you guys have gotten past my wolf puzzle.
Mission accomplished.
So the wolves are now eating jerky. They're hanging out, just kind of eating jerky. So you guys can get past the wolves now, since they're no longer guarding the cave.
Just cue the Final Fantasy thing.
1,000 experience from.
Okay, so are we going in the cave now?
Yeah. So we'll go ahead and meet up with the rest of our party.
So you guys are gonna,
Everyone going in the cave?
Is everybody
everybody's going in the cave.
Yeah.
Is everyone
Are we
Okay.
meeting up with our party, or are we going past?
Yeah, me too.
Okay, so you guys are now past the entrance. So who has dark vision?
I do.
Yeah.
So you have dark vision. Who has no dark vision? The answer is you. The answer is you, Michelle. You have no dark vision.
I don't have dark vision.
Wait, you're a Robian with dark vision?
No, she's a human.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Dave, do you have dark vision?
Yeah, I'm an orc.
Okay, that's right, you are. So, okay, so Michelle, you lowered down in the cave and absolutely cannot see anything.
Because you have no dark vision?
Nope.
Whoops.
Because I'm just a human.
Because you're just standing there. In the dark.
So whoops, but Dave's got dark vision, so
Yes.
I gotta
So, well, I
He's
guess
like,
that's
just
how I
hold
guess
his
how
I
it
have a
is.
lot of torches.
Oh, perfect.
I apparently just carry around 10 torches.
Well, do you see anything with your dark vision?
What do I see? I don't know. Do I hypothetically see anything in this dark area?
So where you guys are,
We got a lot of areas.
you can definitely hear.
We should.
Yeah, there's more. There's more map. There's a lot more map. Sorry, guys. I can't show you everything. But so you guys basically you hear some water. You hear more water running. You smell water if you're good at that. Perhaps the cook is. And you don't see very much, but you seem to be you hear some snarling and some scuffling ahead, and then happy wolf sounds. So you guys want to head towards that, or
We gotta explore.
yeah?
Yeah. So is the water coming from like over in that way?
I don't know.
Wait, you don't have dark vision either?
No, I do.
So you can see
Oh, because like the wolf sounds are like from here.
you can see 60
Right.
feet?
Yes.
So
You got nothing? Investigate?
Perception.
because like we probably want to go back that way, right?
Yes, I would like to roll for perception.
Okay, yeah, go for it. Make a
What is that?
perception roll.
What is it?
Wait, did you give her a torch first?
But you're gonna have disadvantage because it's dark.
Dude, can we light a torch?
I think we can.
Alright, let's go ahead and do
Yeah,
it.
I know. I was
Let's do
one of
that.
the torches. I have 10.
Okay, well, if you want to light a torch, go ahead and light a torch.
Cool. I'm gonna do that.
Oh, I also have a torch. I have 10 torches.
Okay.
I'm gonna light.
Everybody
We
has
have so many torches.
I knew I needed torches. I
I
can't see in the
also-
dark.
In case of cave or dungeon.
Okay,
I'm
so
gonna go ahead and light a torch.
okay.
Let me just put that down to 9. Alright, and now I'm gonna roll for perception, which is wisdom. 10.
Okay, so you hear water, and you hear some scuffling, and as you just look up, you see a goblin looking down from a bridge at you, and then take off.
Whoops. I have a.
You have a bow?
Yes, I have a longbow. I would
Okay,
like to.
he's running, and okay, make a. Make a. That's a good one. You know what? Just roll for. You're gonna fight him. Go for it.
18 plus
Is the bow?
Plus your dex.
plus
there.
3. Oh, plus dex?
Yeah.
So plus 6, because I also have the bow.
The bow is 1d8 piercing damage, so roll a d8 for me.
Oh, okay. So D8. So I'm at 18, 20, 21. 23.
So you hit him, and what did you roll for damage?
2.
2? Okay, so you hit him, and you hear, "Thump," and ow! And he's still going, though.
I can throw a javelin at it. That's all far away.
Can I shoot at him again?
No, your roll is your turn's up. Do you want to?
That'd be a heck of a throw to throw a javelin.
Yeah,
I feel
and
like.
I think at this point he's kind of, even though he's running, he's kind of gone because he got the arrow. He kind of started booking it faster. So the goblin is now out of sight. And what do you guys gotta do?
We.
With them?
No, they're over in the
Yeah,
other.
so we're gonna want to meet up with them and let them know.
You just raise the alarm?
Yeah, the goblins know something's up.
Another note.
How big is this room?
It's pretty good size.
Well,
It's-
wait, they have a torchlight. Now they can see.
Can
They
you
see
see?
anything besides the one goblin on the bridge?
They see some supplies. It looks like some supplies, like some barrels and some crates. It doesn't look like it's goblin made. It looks like it's human made.
Can I look for the barrels?
If you wanna look for the barrels while the goblin is right off to
Dave,
the
go
war.
run back and tell people. I'm gonna look for the
Okay.
barrels.
While all this is going on, let's go over to the goblin cave and check on our two tied up prisoners, Parker and Bryn. So the goblins are arguing very loudly. It seems to be about 6 of them. You can't do either of you speak goblin?
No.
Okay. So they're intensely arguing and gesticulating and just like and rah, and it's just they seem to just be going off on each other, and they're not paying very much attention to you. What are you gonna do?
I silence speech. Stay
quiet. That's what happened. So fine. Let's get back to that. And our weapons are over there. This is our chance to make an escape. So I'm gonna roll.
So you just heard in your head somebody say something, and it's the first time you've ever heard someone say something in your head.
God?
I rolled a 22 for dexterity to try and undo our bindings.
Okay, you guys are out. You're out of your bindings. The bindings are undone. So Parker is still tied up because you guys aren't tied together. You're tied separately. So Parker, what are you gonna do?
You're gonna let her untie you.
We're very close to each other, so I'm just gonna creep over and undo her, and we're gonna stealth over a couple feet over to where we see our weapons.
Okay, so make a stealth throw for me.
Roll and add your dexterity modifier.
21.
That's 12.
Okay, so
Did you add your modifier?
Yeah.
My
Whoa.
dexterity is +3.
so
Wait, if you rolled a 1, you don't add anything to a 1.
oh yeah,
It's
so you
just a
rolled a
five.
1.
Yeah.
Okay, so what did you roll, Chris?
12.
So you rolled a 12. Okay, so Rin is just stealthily going through the cave. She's gotten past the goblins. She's reaching for her weapons, and then Parker says, "What the crap just happened in my head?"
No, that would be true.
And the goblins whip around and stare at you. I need you guys to start rolling for initiative.
Dun, dun, dun.
I got 15.
15?
What am I adding?
No, for just initiative, you're
It's
just rolling a
just
straight
straight
D20.
That's 15.
What's your number? 7.
So, just the goblins are lightning fast. They have their weapons drawn, and the goblins are going to be making the first attack, unfortunately for you guys. The goblins, first goblin with the short sword is going to come at.
I'm feeling lucky.
Okay.
It's worse. So.
Okay. So the first goblin with the short sword is coming at you, and he's just war yell and just coming straight at you guys. There's 2 other goblins that are heading towards you. What are you gonna do?
What size are these goblins considered?
They're about halfling size.
Okay.
They're a little, maybe a little shorter than a halfling.
Okay. All right. I am going to take my quarterstaff, and I am going to shillelagh turn my quarterstaff into a magical weapon.
So the first goblin, it hits you, Rin, for 2 points of damage with its sword, cuts you in the side. And Parker, the other goblin, hits you for 1 point of damage. So again, kind of like pricks you on the side, but you nimbly manage to kind of get out of the way. And what was your roll, Chris, for your attack?
I had
Your first roll?
for initiative.
Yeah.
I moved it to 7.
Okay, what was your roll? For initiative. The D20? That was, no, that was a roll after that.
Oh, roll after that was 7.
7, okay. So Rin goes first. So you're gonna shillelagh this goblin?
I'm gonna grab that.
Points of damage. Okay, so you hit this goblin and kind of knock it to the side. with a good hit. You got a good hit on him. And he seems kind of wobbly, and his sword kind of slackens in his grip. Parker? Yeah, you're gonna have to, so you're gonna roll. Well, she didn't get to her weapons, remember? She didn't get her weapons, so she's got unarmed, she's got a punch stuff. So you've got bludgeoning damage.
Huh?
Which,
Strength.
so that's just a straight strength roll.
Did she try and take the goblin's sword? Because it's loose in his hand now, right?
Well, I mean, do you wanna use your action and try to steal the goblin sword?
Or do you want to punch her?
Or you'll wanna punch a goblin?
I'll punch the goblin. So I roll and then add whatever your strength is. So 15.
15, okay. So you manage to punch, just straight punch this goblin in the face. What's your strength?
-1.
-1?
Yeah, that was the 15.
So it was 15, okay. You just straight punch him in the face, and you hear some bone crack, and a tooth fly out. And that was just the best punch you think you've ever thrown in your life. And the other goblin actually seems to stagger and fall over, and he's knocked out. And there's still a few goblins left. There's the goblin boss and there's about 3 or 4 goblins still at the front, and only 2 of them have attacked you guys. So what are you gonna do now? If you look around the cave, you can see,
Range.
it's not a very big cave. This is the eating cave, so it's a pretty small area. Do you guys want to take a look around real quick before, as your free action?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you look around the cave, you see an unconscious man, and you see there's a cave tunnel that seems to lead out. There's no door. There's a door on the other side of the room, but there seems to be a cave tunnel that leads out. So what do you want to do?
How close are the goblins?
They're probably about less than 5 feet.
I'm going to sword whip. I'm going to their feet, pull them 10 feet, and try not to come.
Okay. Dude, go for it.
Did we hear any of the commotion from the room?
I
think we probably
here. Yeah, actually. It's just a D6? Okay.
It's 5 points of damage.
So 5 points of damage?
I don't know if I add anything to that because it's not particularly clear.
I don't think for Thornweb, I think it's just you roll the damage, and
So they each, 5 points.
so 5 points of damage for each of them. So
Around there.
yeah. So let's see how these goblins are gonna do. So the goblins, the thorn whip comes through and whacks them to the side, and actually throws 3 of the goblins, the 3 of the goblins except for the leader, against the side of the cave wall, and they're stuck because they rolled a 1. So you guys, while this is all going on, hear a commotion up ahead, a lot of screaming and a lot of yelling, and you seem to hear the distinct sound of rumbling coming towards you. Well, what do you do?
Like, it's coming towards us.
Yeah, you want to? Yeah, do a perception roll if you want to.
And is there anywhere we can go? Is like, are we in a narrow like
This
cave?
is where you guys are.
So like, is this an opening? Can we go up in there?
You can go up in there, but what was your perception? 6. Okay.
Here, let me try. Oh, also, hang on. What do I add to that? Perception. So I have 9.
How about 18?
There, that's good.
So you roll for perception? Okay, so you smell water, like a lot of water, and you hear some rocks falling. So
Or water coming towards us. A lot of water coming towards us. Like, so, like, is this cave entrance, like, is it higher ground? Like, if we went up in there?
it seems like the smell of the water is coming from this direction.
Okay, so the water is coming from this.
Yes.
So,
And there is another cave over here where there's sound coming out. Sorry. Oops, did I click character sheet?
No, it's
okay.
underneath.
Wait, God. Okay.
Okay, so wait. So the sound is coming from here, but the water is coming out here?
Yes. You guys seem to hear a commotion and some yells.
Okay,
Oh,
well,
the commotion
let's
is from there, and
so-
the water sound is coming
from here.
Wait, is the
Yes.
rumbling sound the water, or is the rumbling sound the
The rumbling sound is the water.
So I think we need to get away from the water and come in this way.
Would they have like met up with us already?
Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna say Dave and Michelle ran towards you guys at some point, so they're with the whole group.
Can I get my stuff?
Not right now.
Alright, so
Okay, so,
So what do you guys
I
wanna
would
do?
say
You-
We're gonna run towards.
I'm gonna run towards the sound.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
I mean, the wolves seem to be perking up, and they look towards where the water sound is coming from, and then they just straight up take off.
In
They
which
exit-
direction?
They take off
they
out of the
leave
cave. They exit the cave.
Okay.
And
that
then
sounds
coming
that
from
seems
over
wise.
So the wolves have now exited the cave. So these guys are gone.
Okay, so
So they were looking
you
this
guys,
way.
what do you want? You want to retreat out of the cave? To maybe hide around the corner? You know, if there's water coming, like.
The flood, I don't really want to drown in the cave.
Okay, so you want to like,
You guys wanna
like go
head
this
towards
way,
the-
go out of the cave?
Or do you want to head towards the sound of battle? Yes.
So I call to the lady. What's that? Oh my god! I can shape water, and then it says the level /water.
Well, we're at first level.
You guys are first level. Is it a first level ability?
So do you have a first level water
So I
ability?
call to the lady,
Mhm.
and then have shape water.
So you want to use shape water? Do you want to do that?
Can I do that?
Yeah, you can do that. So you want to use your cantrip?
Yeah.
Okay. So. Okay, so a massive wall of water just comes straight out of the cave towards you guys. And Anna, what are you gonna do? Like, just tell me how you're gonna stop this water, because you have the ability. This is actually you can basically you're Moses.
Okay, so the water's just gonna go like right over.
It's gonna go. You guys are gonna have, so you're gonna lift your hands and
It's all just gonna go
And go
Okay.
like out the
cave,
cave?
right underneath.
He's gonna avoid us like this.
Yeah, avoid it.
okay, roll a d20 for me. I just want to see how awesome this is gonna be for you.
17!
Oh my gosh! Okay, so Anna lifts her hands and it goes whoosh, and her form starts to flicker slightly with the blue glow, and the water swerves around you out the cave and out the cave entrance, and you hear some dogs. You hear some wolf stuff. But
The dog
you and the water is still coming, and it just kind of boils. It just goes over and over and over, and then it stops. And then 3 goblins kind of poke their head out, and they don't see you guys at the moment. They're just kind of looking around, and you can hear them. Angela, it's like, "Can we count 'em?"
So, I tell you guys, wait, who's our weapons guy? I have a longbow and a long
But I have weapons. I have a crossbow.
I have a dart.
Okay, so you guys want to roll for initiative?
Okay.
Yeah, not yet. You guys are
16.
16,
17.
17,
9.
9.
Oh, you did better than me. I got 6.
Okay, so who got 16?
16. Ashley got 17.
Okay, Ashley, you want to go first? So what do you want to do? You have a knife?
Maybe.
Do you have any spells? Do you have any... Shape water.
Right. She spins it all right there.
So you have a knife, so you want to just throw your knife?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 1d4. So roll a d4 for me for damage. It's the triangle-y one.
Like, does she get a surprise because the goblins don't know?
Yeah, she's gonna get surprised. Okay, so you get +6 to surprise because they don't know you're there too. So 10. So you throw this dagger and it straight up hits one of the goblins in the chest. And the other one looks at the other goblin like, well, nope, they're not dead. And
I've got my 16.
yeah, so what do you want to do?
I'm just gonna use my longbow.
You're gonna use your longbow?
Yeah.
Okay,
How
so
far away are we from them?
you're not that far. They're pretty close up. They just didn't notice you guys yet because of all the water.
All right,
and
then
all
I'll
the
use a
mist.
short bow.
So you're gonna use a short bow?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Or the
short bow
crossbow,
is
sorry.
1d6. And roll your modifier for that. There should be a modifier next.
That's a d6?
No, that's the D6 is the regular looking
It looks
die.
like a regular
Sorry.
die.
It's okay.
6-sided dice. Okay, I got a 2.
Okay,
And then what did you say?
and then put your modifier. There should be a modifier next to the bow. Like what's your damage? Like plus.
Yeah, it'll say like +4 or +6.
No, it just says I have a crossbow.
She just has a.
Oh,
it's
no,
just for
never
her
mind.
short
I just
sword.
have a short sword.
She just has a short. Okay, so you have a short sword.
She has one, but it's not equipped with it.
Okay, so do you wanna cast a spell instead? Because you have cantrips.
No, I'm just gonna hack one with my short sword.
So you're gonna run forward and hack one of the goblins with your short
Why
sword.
not?
Okay, so
I'll do like a leap and do the sword.
so short sword.
You're the only one who's facing
She's a
I'm
trans.
trying to find my short sword modifier.
Oh, my short sword is +4, so that's a 6, right?
Yeah, so roll d6 and then +4. So roll for me again for that one.
Okay, a 6 + 4 is 10.
Okay.
Damage type 1d6 + 2 or something.
So if you roll the 6, then you get +4 for the attack bonus, so it's 10. And then another +2, so it's 12.
Yeah, so 12. So you hit it. So you run forward and you slash a goblin across its chest, and it staggers back. And the other goblin comes forward and stabs you in the leg. Sorry.
Just a flesh wound.
For 2 damage. So take off 2 hit points. Just write down what your new hit points are.
Okay, I'm fixed now.
Okay. So, okay, who's next in the initiative order? You got 10?
I got a 6.
You got 6?
I got 9.
Okay, so, no, you got 10.
Oh,
and he got
cool.
9.
Cool.
What did you roll? Melinda, what did you roll?
6.
6, okay. So,
And Dave's not helping, he's watching. What'd you
No,
roll?
I rolled 15.
15? Oh, okay, so Dave's next.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, so you're
Dave's
next.
Dave, how do you wanna do this?
Yeah, I want to go back to the one that stabbed Angela because
Mhm.
I don't know, seems reasonable. So.
Can we give you near her?
11.
11?
Yeah.
Okay, so the one that stabbed Angela, so you go over it with your great axe and describe how you're gonna take out this goblin for me, because this will be the end of him.
Oh.
Oh.
I was just gonna bull rush axe over the shoulder and just bam.
Just cut him down the middle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just straight, I mean, he's not paying attention.
And like
Like goblin.
all of 1990s anime styles, you see his face split apart and he flops over in 2 halves. And you
Oh,
killed
nice.
one of the goblins.
Yay.
That's
Who's
why
next?
you gotta kill.
And I think Michelle, you're next.
I'm gonna longbow him again.
So there's
You're gonna
only-
longbow him
I'm
again?
gonna longbow him
There's 2
again.
Okay.
devils still
Wait,
left?
wait, wait, there's how many left?
There's only 2 left. There's 2 left.
Oh, I'm gonna longbow the healthy one.
The healthy
that
one?
hasn't been attacked yet.
Okay.
That way.
Because the one that I stabbed isn't quite dead, right?
He's not. I know. Dave just killed him because he just sliced him in half.
Oh, okay, thanks, Dave.
You've been avenged. Right, so 7 plus 3 is 10.
Okay. So the healthy goblin, is now not looking good at all. He is staggering and he's trying to charge at you and nope, he does not make it. He kind of like falters halfway towards you. Who's next?
I got 9.
You got 9? Okay. What do you want to do?
Okay, so there's 1 goblin left.
There's 2 goblins left.
Was that the one that was hit with the knife?
There's one that was hit with a knife, and she had advantage on it, so he got 12 or 13 points? 13 points of damage. And
So there's 1 left.
there's 2 left.
2 left. Okay, so I'm gonna go walk up to one of the goblins cracking my knuckles.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to go ahead and kick him in the head.
Okay.
As you do.
Yeah.
Like you do.
I mean, he's short. He's
That's
already
a
hit.
that's a 16.
Okay, roll damage for me.
Yeah.
16. That's a d4. Oh, 4 plus 6. That's 10.
Okay, so his head snaps back and he just falls over and he's dead.
And then I have one more hit.
You have one more
because
hit?
of
Okay.
martial arts.
Okay.
So
Roll
I'm
for me.
gonna go ahead and punch the other one in the face.
Okay.
Got it.
Just roll damage for me because you already have the attack. Roll damage for
Okay.
me.
That is 2 plus 6, 8.
Okay. So you hit this is the quasi healthy goblin that you shot. So you're just gonna kick. Are you punching him or kicking him?
I'm just punching him in the chest.
Okay. So describe to me how you are going to kill this goblin because you have just killed this goblin.
Oh god. I was gonna go ahead and punch him in the chest and then just do the classic Bruce Lee. Well, my hand is through his body, just like.
And the goblin kind of just
dances on his fingers.
the goblin just looks at you and then falls off of you with a nasty.
What did he say,
Ew.
Angela?
He
Angela-
also a bad name.
Oh.
Angela, you heard him say, "Dang."
I was like,
Bruce, he
You
said
have to leave? Okay. Okay. If you want to, I mean, you can head out if you want to. Do you want to try? You want to try and play again next time, or what do you want to do?
Yeah, I'll play again next time.
Okay.
Oh, what time is it?
We're 7-ish? Or 7? Okay. They're all going out to dinner and they want to go.
Oh dear. Okay, then we better get better at calling each other by our character names.
So what happens now? So let's get this role play so we can do this better. You see a pink-haired halfling run screaming out of the cavern over here.
Oh, so she's right in front of me.
So you just see this pink-haired halfling just run screaming out of the cavern. She sees the light and she just books it out of the cave, and she is gone.
we're all just looking back like,
Like what just
And
happened?
Ren, you look around like,
she left me?
Okay, like you know what? I'm going to go in the cave and
So-
be like,
Yeah,
what the heck was
we're
that?
gonna go where she ran
Like-
out from.
Yeah, let's investigate.
so you guys gonna investigate the cave now?
Yeah.
After you've slaughtered these goblins?
We're gonna
Yes.
This is a giant.
Hey, do the guys have anything good on them?
Oh, okay. Should we move the goblin?
Okay.
For goblin.
Loot
Oh,
the
we got arrows
goblins.
back,
Get
first
your,
of all.
get your arrow back.
I'm gonna
So
leave.
if you loot the goblins, you find 2 copper pieces each on them, and one of them has a tooth.
I'll take all of it.
Is it like
taking
a
all.
valuable tooth, like a dragon tooth?
No, it is a tooth. It looks like maybe it's tooth. It might be a goblin tooth.
I
Ew.
want it, I don't care.
I am binding and
So back in the cave.
Leave my wound.
Oh, what did we just walk in
I
on?
have minutes. Can I do that for her?
For
I
Angela?
like my flesh wound.
Yeah. You want to heal up? You want to heal up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not like we don't have a cleric. It's not like we don't have a cleric.
I'm bleeding here.
I will heal.
You want to wait. Okay, you know you get like very limited spell slots a day.
Ash, she got a good roll.
She got a good roll. Let's do Ashley then.
Yeah.
13 plus a 4 for medicine. So
13.
17.
17. Okay. Let's see what you do. Roll a d6 for me. That's one. So, oh no, you can't add. You don't add the one. It's just a one. So,
My wound starts to
wanna
inflate.
roll for medicine? Yeah, if you want to roll, do a medicine roll. Go for
Okay,
it.
I'll do
It
it.
is which one is
Yeah, just the medicine roll. You can just just roll a d6 for how much you're gonna heal her. Okay, so she's good. You heal Angela completely. Angela's character is now healed. It looked really cool when you started, but then for some reason you got distracted because you thought of this really cute scene with bunnies.
And you're like, ooh,
And I got a
bunnies.
little cottontail sticking out of my leg.
What are these?
So
Are those goblins?
yes, these are goblins.
Okay.
Gerblins.
Oh god.
So we have these two.
And that's the room where the pink-haired.
Yeah, that's where the pink-haired That's where the pink-haired
Halfling.
halfling ran out from. And Ren.
Every other language but Goblin.
Yeah, I get
I
that.
just know Common, Elvish, Draconic, and Dwarven.
You have Melanie boyfriend. Yeah, but Melanie's boyfriend.
No, he's
Like,
hanging out.
I was
Like-
this close
like
to
we-
beating him through the
Oh wait, we gotta get
Did
the goblin leader, okay? So
Yes.
the plan
Who's
is
the-
not to kill the goblin leader.
So before we enter the cave, can I like cautiously peer into the cave to see how many people are in there, or have?
I mean, if you want to. Oh, there she is. If you want to, I got it.
Do I see any lights? Like in the entrance? Can I
Oh.
get any idea how far I am from outside?
You're actually in an area where it's totally dark, where there's the light from whatever the goblins have, the fire and the torch from the wall, and yeah, that's where you guys stand right now. These guys are over here since she vine whipped them. So
So we just see a girl standing there with a bunch of goblins.
yeah, there's a bunch of goblins in front of her.
Okay.
We're just gonna walk in.
So, like,
just gonna pull an
if I
Obi-Wan.
were to
Hello
try and fire at, I'd say like anybody, would she be in the way?
I don't know. Why don't you give it a try?
Okay. What am I rolling?
You're just gonna, you know what? Make an initiative roll.
Who's at the front of their group as they come running in?
It looks like it is
Melinda.
Melinda's character.
I'm
Yeah.
silent speech to her from her
Apparently,
phone.
they're my Russian.
You went,
friend.
okay, wait. You stop and you hear something in your head.
Okay.
Friend as well.
Friend, yo, what's Jakey baking?
The best goblins.
And I told these guys.
You step to the side. Okay, so everybody roll for initiative again.
Okay.
Harambe, is that you? Oh,
14.
Natural 20.
Like, apparently, I'm just all with about the sixes.
18.
18.
16.
Okay, so
5.
Rin, do you want to take the first attack?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna get the two that are closest. My throne is still out. I'm gonna whip it back
Okay.
and get those two again.
Okay. Roll for damage for me.
That's 3 to each.
3 to each. Okay. So these guys are kind of looking a little beat up now, but they're still kind of coming. I mean, you got the two that you did knock out. They're against the wall. They're wheezing because of the wind. They were winded. But you see these guys. They're looking beat up, but they're still coming towards you. Who is next highest roll? 18.
So I'm going to throw my hand axe.
You gonna throw a hand axe?
Yes.
Okay, so hand axe is 1d6 damage. So yeah, roll a d6 for me.
3 plus 4.
4, 7. Okay, so the hand axe you see the hand axe just come swinging past you, Ren, and it just thunks into the head of a goblin, and he's dead.
Knock him down.
Knock down that
yeah,
goblin.
just knock it down a
Yeah,
random
just
goblin.
take out that goblin.
Okay, I'll move him out.
Yeah, he's out of the way. He's gone. Who's next? Who has next highest initiative? You got 16? Okay.
How many goblins do you have?
You still have 3 regular goblins and this one really big, beefy goblin in the front.
Should we like move in too?
Do you guys want to maybe move into the cave?
Like,
perhaps?
can I kind of get out of everyone's way as a free action?
Yeah, it's a free action if you want to move forward.
Okay.
Move
I'll
forward
just
into the
kind
cave.
of move a little to the side. That way, I'm not blocking everyone else.